decides to try some uppercuts. Watch. Roland, still plenty game, will punch off the ropes and counter with his own right. First $1 million gate since the famous Dempsey Tunney long count battle in Chicago 8 years before. Everyone's stunned by the fury of Lewis's attack.
What's happening, my people? It's Gas Sports again, back for another afternoon with the family. Now, as usual, before I get started, let me give a shout out to the JBT community. It's just boxing talk. We're a group of people who just love to talk boxing. And we're always looking for others to join us. And you don't have to have a podcast. The only requirement is you just have to love to talk boxing. That's all. Boxing is the greatest sport of them all. That's why we love it. Can't get enough of it. And you know what time it is. If it's Monday through Friday, 2 p.m., it's the Box Historian bringing you all of that boxing history. Today, boxing's all-time greatest showman. Miss Katz, hashtag JBT, Ray Patterson, straight out of New Jersey. Mike Mazik, the Mighty Rise Podcast. Salute to everyone, and welcome to another episode of Gas Sports, the Box Historian. How's everyone today? Wednesday afternoon hump day edition of Cast Sports the Box Story. We're going to talk about some showmen today. It's Wednesday. Show that came up from a suggestion in the chat. Today's show is brought to you by the real Hattie. Yes, Mr. Jaw himself. He's not even here yet, but he'll be along. Yes. We're going to talk about, you see, Ali, Floyd, both Sugar Ray, Robinson and Leonard, and Roberto Duran. You don't have to be flashy and have all the fancy footwork and all that stuff to be a showman. Roberto Duran had 72 fights in one decade and won 71 of them. I call that a showman. Hands up stone. Yeah, that's a showman there. So Roberto's in the show. You got to have Prince Nassim Hamed. That man rode a motorcycle on the street. So you're doing a show on Showmen in boxing. You got to have the Prince in there. Yeah, came to the ring on a flying carpet one time, man. Yes, he did. That's taking Showman to the limit there, ain't it? I think it's a boxing card on ESPN Plus tonight, I believe. It's from Puerto Rico, I think. It was on the schedule. Yeah, ESPN Plus tonight. Mike Grimm. What's up, Mike? Mike Grimm is in the building. How are you today, Mike? We're talking about the Showman. Brought to you by the real Hattie today. It's the chat show. The real better show up. Just remember, he'll be alone. Yeah, that's Jaw, the J-A-H, Jaw himself. Salute Mike Grimm. Showtime, the guy, P-A-S-S, our friend, all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. What's up, Showtime? How you doing today, bro? Good to see you. Showman in boxing. We're going to talk about a little history of it at first, though, Got to do the history. There's a couple of guys that they call them tent cities. They would travel around the country and put up tents and put on boxing exhibitions. And we're going to talk about a little brief profile on the three guys that did that. Round about 2:30. But how's everybody? It's hump day. It's all downhill from here for the weekend. And remember, we're in fight week for the big rematch with Shacky Foster and Seau Robson. Robson kept getting robbed. Remember, they robbed him against Oscar Valdez, and then I thought they robbed him against Navarrete. They called it a draw. I thought Robson wasn't that one. So look what they did. They said, well, we done robbed Robson enough, so let's give Robson a robbery. Wow, that's a tongue twister there. They said, we done robbed Robson enough, so let's give Robson a robbery. So they robbed O'Shaquie. He gave it to Robson. But the good thing about it, we'll see it again this weekend. And O'Shaquie is on the record as saying they won't need any judges this weekend because Robson is not going to see the 12th round, okay? O'Shaquie said, the judges, put it on my bag. I added that part. He's on record to say Robson will not see the 12th round. Jackie said he is not leaving up to the judges this time. I thought he almost threw a shutout, and they said O'Shaquie, everybody, even more big water hitter Tim Bradley was surprised. They usually give Tim the script, so I thought Tim would have knew that they was going to rob O'Shaquie. Tim acted like he didn't know, he probably knew. But he acted surprised. And but like I said, the good thing about it is we get to see it again, Because most times nowadays you get a fight like that and then they never even go near each other again, man, So that's the good thing about it. Kind of loud, I thought I turned it down. Oh, I'm sorry. I never turned it down. My bad. And that's going to be terrible on the playback because when you got the music that loud. But that's okay. Showmen in boxing today. Yeah, and I was saying about the robbery, the rematches this weekend. But it's boxing tonight on Wednesday, but not Pro Box. It's the top ranked joint. Yeah. I don't know anybody on it, but I think it's from Puerto Rico. But it's like 3 cards this weekend too. Yep. one from London. I think I believe Chantel Cameron is fighting this weekend. Nice woman fighter. You had the 2 fights with Katie Taylor last year. Both were undisputed. It was 1-1. And I thought they should have had the trilogy because it was 2 majority decisions. 2 fights as close as you can get. One judge had both of them a draw. And then they were each other's only loss. That should have definitely been a trilogy. But they both still active, so we may get a 3rd fight. But Katie is getting ready for Amanda Serrano. I think it's next weekend, right? Jake and I'm not sure. Jake and Mike Tyson. Isn't that next weekend? I know Keyshawn and his card down in Virginia is Friday. Wait a minute, I might be a week ahead of time. No, it's November 1st this Friday, so Keyshawn fights on the 8th. And then Mike and Jake is the 9th. So a big weekend next weekend. Keyshawn and his 2 brothers. That is a great card. I think Jahai Tucker's on it. A whole bunch of the top-ranked youngsters. You know, you see a Bobfather card, you're going to see some good young fighters on it. The Bobfather gets all of them out of the amateurs, but then he don't know how to do nothing with them when he gets them in the professional ranks. They all end up leaving. Mm-hmm. Some stay too long. I ain't going to say no names, Bud Crawford. Your Bud should have been gone from the Bobfather. Mm-hmm. Hey, but he did get undisputed in 2 different divisions with the Bobfather, so I don't know. Yeah. Only one of 5 people to do it. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano is for undisputed 2. Now she's 2 division undisputed, but junior welterweight, it'll still be 2 because I think she had that before. First I got excited. I said, we're going to have our first 3 division 4 belt undisputed, but I'm pretty sure Katie was undisputed at junior welterweight before. She had dropped the belts or something happened, I think. If not, it could be history. But nah, it would have been a lot of talk about that. But should be a good fight. I thought Amanda won the first one. But you can't say robbery because that was a good fight. Yeah, that was a very good fight. The judges just didn't get it right. That happens sometimes. But you can excuse them on that one. You can't be mad they gave it to Katie, but that other one is happening this weekend. No way they should have gave that to Conceição. No way. Conceição was the most surprised one in the building when they said his name. First, before he raised his hand, his mouth dropped open. I thought he said, what? You know? I was lip reading. I'm pretty sure, Shaq, when they said the winner is Robson Conceição, I think Conceição said, what? Me? And then he caught himself and raised his hands up and everything. But he said, what at first? Go back and look at it. He did. You know? But yeah, I think Thomas Hill had a good idea. He said they should have like another referee or another set of judges that can override them bad decisions like that. Or show the cards after every round. That way you can't cheat because, you know, by us not seeing the cards until the end, they can go back and change them. But if they would have had shown them every round and after like 9, say, Shaqy's up 7-2, they can't cheat because we can say, well, how could he lose when he was after 9 rounds? He was winning by like 5 rounds. So yeah, every other sport does it. Like baseball, like the World Series going on now, right? You don't find out the score of the baseball game at the end of the 9th inning. You see it during the game. Or football, you don't find out the score at the end of the 4th quarter. Every time they score, you see it, right? So I don't know why boxing getting like that. Every round, you know, they turn the cards in, I thought, but they can still change it because we haven't seen them. You know, where they got the round and the writers' names, you know, down in the corner on the TV. After each round, put the score down there. You know, just like they can put what one of the unofficial score, what one of the announcers will say, like Harold Letterman. They can put the official score up there, can't they? You know how they always put the unofficial score? One of the commentators will be keeping score. Why can't they put the real scores up there, right? But you know, that's too much like right. And boxing isn't trying to be right. They're trying to be wrong so they can be corrupt and everything. So we're gonna get started in about 5 minutes. There's Kensaw Love One back in the building again. What's up, Kensaw Love One? How are you today? Kind of wait on Jarrell. It's his show. I don't want him to miss none of it. I told him yesterday. It was today. But yeah, he'll be along, hopefully. But salute Ken Saul, loved one. Welcome to another episode of Cast Sports the Bostonian, part of that Fire JBT network. And remember, it's still early in the day. We still got some good shows coming up after me. It's still early. Matter of fact, we got Just Do Boxing at 4 p.m. right after me. That's who I'm warming you up for. And then at 8 p.m., it's BVO Boxing TV, right? He'll be over there with D Free, prize fighter, be up there with him. First, the legend might pop in. And at 9 o'clock, the Mighty Rise podcast closes the JBT down. There's Jarrell right there. Close the JBT day down for us. What's up, Jarrell Hattie? I talked you up. It's your show today. Showmanship. I hope I got all. I know you gave me a couple suggestions. I hope I got them. But if I don't, I'm going to drop the link at the end and you can come up and we can do it together. If I forgot any of your guys, I think I got them. You said Zab and Floyd, Sugar Ray, Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I don't know what Muhammad Ali was doing on the screen there. Doing some kind of dance or something. See? You can't see his feet. Let me show you his feet. Let's see if I can get that off of there. Yeah, see, now what in the world is he doing? No idea. Now I can't get it back. Type it in again, Cass. What's the name of the show today? Oh, man. A look at some of boxing's top showmen. I don't know how to do nothing. But how was everybody today? Typing my title back in. Anybody know what Muhammad was doing there? I don't remember that fight. But he was a showman. Yeah. Had that Ali shuffle. Sugar Ray picked that up from him. Sugar Ray Robinson. I told you I got both Sugar Rays in the show. And remember, I need shows for Wednesday, like Jarrell did. Anybody got any suggestion or any kind of historical show they would like to see? Put it in the chat. And it can be a profile too. It can be a profile. Okay, of a former boxer or a current boxer at that, I guess. They'll be incomplete because their career isn't over yet, but yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna get started in a couple minutes. Okay. Let me pin that back in there. There we go. Yeah, it's back. Okay. But how are you today, Jarrell Hattie? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. I like to see the young people like Jarrell supporting the sport because we know the future is in great hands, man. Get young, knowledgeable boxing fans like him, a big-time knowledgeable supporter. The future is in good hands. Now, the fighters just got to give us the fights we want, You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to drop the link at about 3:30. Haven't dropped it all week because Monday they tried to sabotage my show. The whole thing kept going in and out on me. So the show took all the way to the end. And yesterday, I didn't know it was going to go that long. Yesterday was, I forgot. I can't even remember this from this morning. How am I going to remember yesterday? But it's written right here. Yesterday was the 30th, I believe. 24. Okay, yesterday. Friday was the 24th, right? Can't find yesterday. I don't know where it could be. Only got one book. Yesterday was the 29th, right? Speed versus power. Why didn't somebody tell me, man? Speed versus power. That was yesterday. I thought that was pretty good. Got almost 100 views already. Yeah, speed versus power. Yeah, Al Booger. What's up, Al Booger? In the building. Salute. Yeah, we doing the showmanship show today, Al Booger. Yep. What time we working with? Oh, we're gonna get started in like 4 minutes. You know, I told y'all I was superstitious. I can't start before 2:30. Something bad might happen. The whole thing might crash on me or anything. I must have started before 2:30 Monday. That's why that happened. Remember all those technical difficulties I had Monday? See, when you start before 2:30, I must have started like 2:29 or something. Yep, but I can be getting up to my slide display. I got a little history on showmanship first, though, before we get to the guys. Almost ended the whole thing. I hit end it, but see what it does. It asks you, do you really want to end it? Because if it just did it that first time, it would have been over. I wouldn't even got to say goodbye to y'all. It would have been over, man. I hit end stream. But the content creators will tell you it asks you twice. I was like, hell no, I ain't trying to end this thing. It hasn't even started yet, man. But your big hands, guys. I got them Sonny Liston type hands. They ain't that big, though. Yeah. But how's everybody? It's hump day. We going on downhill. We had a Let's Talk Fashion this morning, didn't we? I was busy. I missed it. Yes, Let's Talk Fashion right there. I didn't see you. I got to do the replay thing. I talked you up, though. Well, you was in here before I said your name. But salute, Let's Talk Fashion. I got to do the replay thing. I thought not working, I would have time, but shit. When you get extra time, you find stuff to do to fill that time in. Ain't that crazy? You always find something to do, man. I'm still just as busy as I was when I was working. Damn. It's crazy, man. I thought I was going to be able to kick back and see all the shows, and man, shit, that ain't happening. Always something to do, man. That's why time go by so fast. But let's get into this. Look at some of boxing's top showmen. That's why I got that title up there, because I have no idea what it is. I got to look at it and see what it is, man. That's not up there for show. That's up there for when I want to see what it is, because I forgot. Look at some of boxing's top showmen. Yeah, but did anybody know? I think we got a card tonight, though, on ESPN Plus. A Barfather thing, man. Yeah. I believe it is. Yeah, Friday at 10 a.m. Yeah, I know. I know what time your show come on, bro. Yeah. I mean, our show come on. Our fashion show. Oh, did you come on? You didn't come on this morning? I didn't miss nothing then. Oh, season 3 starts Friday. Okay, good. I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Caleb trying to get on. Yeah, I didn't do any actives though, Remo. He's flashy. You know, he probably might have made it if I did one on actives. I got all former people though. Yeah. Yep. Now I need something for next Wednesday. If anybody got some suggestions, it can be a profile. It can be an active boxer too. Okay. Just you know, some kind of historical show. That's all. Okay, it's 2:30. Might run a little short, so we might have a little late time. I hope I got all the people that Jarrell had. He even gave me a few suggestions. So if I don't, he can come up on the panel and do it himself. If I miss any of his people. I mean that. I'm dropping it. But let's look at a little history of showmanship in boxing. First of all, okay, let's go with today's show. Now, a look at some of boxing's top showmen, right? All-time top showmen. Yeah. Anyway, I don't need that. Right there. Okay. Now, the history of showmen in boxing includes fairgrounds, tent boxing, fairground boxing shows, and the characteristics of showman boxers. Now, tent boxing, we're going to go into that a little bit deeper in a minute. Tent boxing. In the late 19th century, professional boxers would travel with troops, setting up big top tents at fairs and carnivals to fight for cash. Roy Bell and Jimmy Sharman were among the most famous tent boxing troops, okay? Then we had something called fairgrounds boxing, okay? Fairgrounds boxing shows. Boxing booths were a common feature at fairgrounds in the 19th and 20th century, okay? Famous boxers associated with fairgrounds booths include Randolph Turpin, Jimmy Wald. Now, these were actual boxing world champions. Randolph Turpin, Jimmy Wald, Tommy Farr, Freddie Mills, and Len Johnson. And the Boxing Board of Control's decision to ban licensed members from fairgrounds boxing booths in 1947 contributed to the decline of fairgrounds boxing, okay? In 1947, the Boxing Board of Control, BBC, banned it, right? Now, some characteristics of showman boxers include being vocal, Ali, okay? Having a great smile, Floyd. Being charismatic, Sugar Ray Robinson and Leonard. Leaving everything in the ring. Okay, that was somebody like Floyd did that too. They all really did that. Ali. Having a swarming style, Roberto Duran. And some of these boxers include, we're gonna go over them. That's gonna be the last thing I do. I got like 15 of the greatest showmen of all time in boxing. But some of them include Jack Johnson, Prince Nassim Hamed. You know, I told you he came to the ring on a flying carpet one time. He did his ring ride, not ring walk, ring ride on a flying carpet. And another time he rode a motorcycle down there. So I couldn't leave Prince Nassim Hamed out. Pernell Whitaker, Muhammad Ali, just a few examples. Now let's talk about tent boxing. Okay, let's talk about this tent boxing. Go a little bit deeper into what we just talked about. Tent boxing. Okay, go on tent boxing. There we go. Wow. Man, what in the world? That was bigger when I looked at it a minute ago. God damn, I can't read that. Y'all better hope we get tent boxing. I can put 2 pairs of glasses on and can't see that. God damn. It was just, I don't know what happened. I think I might have been on the other phone too. But I'm gonna get it. Tent boxing. But everybody okay? It's hump day. In the JBT, I believe I got it. Okay, let me try something. Let me try something. Bear with me here. I can't read that little right, man. No way. But we're gonna get it. And then we got 15 of the greatest showmen over time. Some of the names I was just mentioning. I believe I have it. There we go. Yes, that's much better. Okay. Now, tent boxing. Little history of tent boxing. Yeah, this is what I was looking at earlier. I don't know where that little writing came from. Damn. Now, starting in the late 19th century, boxing troops of professional fighters would travel to mining towns and outback of the country following fairs and carnivals, setting up big top tents and taking on all comers for cash in the ring. Now, among the more famous of tent boxers were Roy Bell and Jimmy Showmen. Fred Brophy is believed to be one of the world's last boxing tent showmen, right? We continue to travel with the troops, of course, Queensland each year he used to. And for the years of touring with his tent boxing show, Brophy was awarded the Medal of the Order of Australia in 2011 for his role in raising money for charity and for services to the entertainment industry. Now, a dangerous sport, right? Largely unreported on, little is known about early tent boxing, and little is known about tent boxing at events due, and this guy's went back small on me. I'm gonna do my best. Due to participants and spectators being largely illiterate. In more modern times, very few photographs exist of the movement, as organizers disapproved of media involvement, okay? Fred Brophy insists. That's okay, that is too small. I cannot deal with that. Let's move on. We're gonna move on to the Showmen. Right, and getting smaller and smaller on me. We're gonna move on to the Showmen, okay? A little early. Anybody come in before I get started? We got Melanin Queen 27 is in the building. And hardcore boxing news. Yeah, I was talking about tent boxing, but the writing is very small. I got most of it in, but salute Melanin Queen 27 and hardcore boxing news. They're trying to send me blind in here. Yeah, but tent boxing was just, they would follow carnivals and go to little mining towns and stuff in the early 19th century and set up the big top tents, and they would have some fighters, not professional boxers, fighters would travel with them, and they would fight each other, and people from the audience would get up there and fight too, and it would be money on the line. And then they had the fairgrounds boxing where they had actual professional boxers that engaged in that. Jimmy Wall, Randolph Turpin were both world champions, man. Yeah, they engaged in the fairgrounds boxing. Yeah. And that was the first beginning of showmen in boxing. Now we're going to talk about some of the professional boxers that were showmen in the ring doing their fights, okay? Now, he wasn't no showman in there, one of those three Frazier fights. He couldn't be in there, afford to be in there showing up. Frazier was on his ASS. Frazier beat him the first time. It wasn't no showing off then, No, Joe Frazier said, you put your hands down if you want to. Okay. Let's get into this. Good afternoon to everybody. It's the Wednesday afternoon Hump Day edition of Cat Sports the Box Stories, part of the Fire JBT network. Early in the day, we had some good shows earlier. We had Crush the Legend with the Coffee and Donuts at 6:30. That's a joint TWT JBT venture there. So that's got to be fire. Fire. F-I-Y-A. Fire. Then we had J Hardcore at 8 o'clock in the hangout. I went and hung out in there this morning for a couple hours. They was off the chain this morning. I don't know what was in that coffee. It was a good one. We had some fun this morning in there. And let's talk fashion. I think he said season 3 starts Friday. Okay. So looking forward to that. Because I was busy at 10. I thought I had missed it, so I didn't miss anything. Okay, good. And I would have never found the replay later on because it ain't no replay. I know everybody's liked and subscribed. I'm pushing up on 1,000. Pushing up on 1,000 subscribers. Should be there. Hopefully I get there by the end of this year. You know. But everybody in here is subscribed. Might be one or two mighty warriors out there. Hope they subscribed. Okay, let me get this up for y'all. Jarrell is in here. That's it was his suggestion. Today's show was. I'm on the wrong page. Bear with me for a minute, man. I am messing up here. Oh, here we go. Yeah. That little writing threw me off, man. Yes, it did. We're going to have a lot of link time today, too, so stick around for that. Jarrell gave me a couple names he wanted me to do. I might have missed some of them. When I drop the link, he always hits it anyway. Okay? Come on, man. I'm having a little technical difficulties here. I don't know what's going on with this damn phone. There we go. Hey, Christmas, man. They trying to sabotage me, man. I told you what happened Monday. No, I don't want to close it. Get people waiting on me. And flashy is. I want to close the thing up. No. And in 1 second. Okay, here we go. Should have just written it up like I usually do. There we go, though. All right. Slide display ready. And we're talking about some of the biggest showmen in boxing history, right? Now, like most sports, boxing has had its share of flashy characters, and they are partly responsible for the popularity boxing currently holds, right? Now, people like a spectacle, and the sport wouldn't be the same without some of these flashy boxers, right? And eccentric characters. This wouldn't be the same. Here we go. Number one is Muhammad Ali. Okay, there's him and Ken Norton. Yeah. I don't know which, he fought Norton 3 times. I don't know which one that was. Whichever one it was, Ali lost it because he didn't win any of them. That could be 1, 2, or 3. Ali lost it. But they gave him 2 of them. That's up. Yeah, they was robbing people back then too. They were close fights, but I still call it a robbery. Norton cried after that last one. He clearly won. They had 3 newspaper men at ringside scoring the fight unofficially. All 3 of them gave it to Norton. But all 3 of the official judges gave it to Ali. So see how boxing is? The newspaper men weren't paid to give it to Ali, but the judges was. Okay. But Ali's colorful antics inside and outside the ring made him the most famous fighter in boxing history, right? His charismatic, playful personality kept all eyes on him leading up to his fights. And moves like the Ali Shuffle kept opponents mesmerized inside the ring. Now, Ali was a lot more than just a smooth talker, okay? He knew how to put on a show, and he knew how to sell tickets, right? And his skills were second to none. And Ali's ability to pick himself up and come back to win against fighters who gave him a loss made him a fan favorite. Yeah, Ali would always want that get back. You know, it wasn't like today, get beaten, just walk away. No, you had to give Ali a rematch. Everybody was really like that back in the old days. So, you know, I always come back to that Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron. They left their series at 1-1. Each other's only loss. They would have never did that back then. You my only loss, I'm your only loss. We would have to settle that. And next is Prince Nassim Hamed, you know. The man that came to the ring on a flying carpet. And rode a motorcycle to the ring. Yep. And rode a motorcycle. Jay says, I cut my teeth on number 3. Number 3. Oh, okay, Jay. Yeah. Let me see what it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, number 2, Prince Nassim Hamed. Now, no one compares to Prince Nassim Hamed when it comes to putting on a entertainment spectacle in boxing. No one, not even Ali. Ali never rode no flying carpet to the ring. The Prince Nassim Hamed did. Big Dre and Crush the Legend in the building. Woo-wee. 2 heavyweights in this boxing game. Crush the Legend from the coffee and donuts in the morning. Like I said, a TWT JBT joint venture. Salute Crush. And Big Dre, the JBT spokesperson in the building. Salute Big Dre. We are talking about some showmen today. What to you about Jarrell Hat? Okay. Prince Nassim Hamed. Yeah, nobody put on a show like him, man. Nobody gonna top that flying carpet. No way. Now, yeah, nobody was like him in putting on a spectacle in boxing. From his ring walks to his signature front flips to enter the ring, Nassim knew how to put on a show, man. Yes, he did. He created an arrogant persona for himself, but he backed up all his trash talk inside the ring. Except for that last fight, he got his. That was his only loss too, I believe. Who was it? Barrera? I can't remember that. Was it Marco Antonio? He beat the brakes off Nassim. It was his last fight too. But most of the time, he backed up his trash talk, right? He was a gifted boxer with lightning fast hands. He was on yesterday, remember? Fastest hands? Yeah, Nassim was in there. He had lightning fast hands, reflexes, and knockout power. And he fought from a wide range of angles. And the Prince often had an evil smirk on his face as he picked his opponents apart, terrifying his opponents even more, right, from their smirk. And without a doubt, Nassim Hamed was one of the most interesting people to ever step inside the squared circle, okay? He finished his professional career with a record of 35 wins, just 1 loss, 31 by way of knockout. And his last loss, his only loss was his last fight, and he got beat so bad he retired. But 31 wins, 31 knockouts, 35 fights. That is a knockout rate of 88.5%. Anytime you get up around 90%, that is a great knockout rate, right? And like I said, his only loss was, it was Marco Antonio Barrera, another boxing legend. That was in the Prince's last fight. And here's the one Jay cut his teeth on here. How far did he go up in weight? Good question, Jarrell. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you. You gotta answer my question. Jarrell wants to know, how far did Prince Nassim Hamed go up in weight? Anybody know? I don't know off the top of my head, but they got this thing called Google, you know? It will tell you stuff as fast as you can type. And it takes me a minute because I can't type that fast. Okay? Jarrell wants to know how far Prince Nassim Hamed went up in weight. I wish Joe was in here. Joe would have it in there. I saw Joe on Bruce Gas the other night. I got embarrassed, man. Bruce Gas had this trivia this test about boxing history. I couldn't answer none of the questions about story. I had to get up out of there. He was giving scores. I left early. I didn't want to. I said no. Box Story was supposed to have one of the top scores, and it wasn't going that way, so I left. I ain't ashamed. I got up out of Dodge, man. I couldn't be like number 10 or something. How would that look? It might break YouTube. The Box Story and come in 10th place. Come on, man. I kindly left. Did I? Okay, Jarrell. Prince Nassim went up to oh, I got the wrong phone. I still don't know. I'll tell you in a little while. Anybody know? I got the wrong damn phone to do that. I ain't coming out of this program I'm in. No. But junior welterweight, something like that, Jarrell. Right around in that range. Okay. It can't be my chat. I got 25 likes already. God damn. Wow. I might break my record of 44 today. And if I break the record, I gotta get with JC how many times he's gonna hit the bag tomorrow. That's my record was broke. Okay, featherweight, Jarrell, 126. I was all the way up to junior welterweight. Featherweight, 126. Okay, Jarrell, that's where he went. Featherweight, 126. Okay. Okay, now let's get back to it. Number 3 is the one that Jay cut his teeth on, Roy Jones Jr. Okay, Jarrell, featherweight. I thought it was a little heavier than that, but no. Featherweight, wow. Wow. That's news to me. Well, I beat Jarrell to it. You had 126 in there, Jarrell. You was right. Yeah. I don't know everything. I told you I had to leave loose gas last night because I was like in 10th place, man. I got out of there before he started announcing the scores. They heard about it. They didn't want to be in there. Bruce in here yet? Trump in the building. What's up, Trump? Good to see Trump today. Trump must have just come in because Trump would have knew that weight of Prince Nassim. I mean, yeah, Roy Jones. We talking about some of the greatest showmen in boxing history today. Got to put Roy. Roy was quite a showman. Yes, he was. Roy Jones Jr. That's the one Jay cut his teeth on, Roy Jones. Now, Roy Jones took a page from Nassim's book and brought Flash into the boxing ring with him. And like Nassim, Roy also had an unorthodox boxing style and played, dropping his hands to trick opponents into committing, to their punches, right? And Roy was far from being all flash, though, and no substance. Yeah. He remains the only boxer to start their career in the junior middleweight division and make their way all the way up to heavyweight, okay? Not just to heavyweight, won the title at heavyweight, okay? Now, there was another guy back in the 1800s that went for middleweight, was a middleweight champion and heavyweight champion. But Roy went all the way from junior middleweight to heavyweight, winning titles all the way. But that's where he messed up, and he tried to come back down some. Yeah, Roy really made a mistake. He wasn't the same when he did that. That's a show for another day, though. Yeah. Now, Roy wasn't quite the showman that Ahmed was, though, outside the ring. But he turned things up once his fight started, taunting opponents and dancing his way to wins. This fight against James Toney was one of his best performances against Lights Out. Yep, Lights Out Toney. Y'all seen that one? Yeah, check that one out if you get a chance. Roy Jones against James Lights Out Tony. What was Roy? Did Roy have a nickname? Well, I don't know. I know James Tony was Lights Out, but I don't know if Roy had a nickname. Yeah, Roy's on here, Jarrell. Yeah, oh yeah. Gotta put Roy. Roy had his hands back one time and came and knocked the guy out with the next punch. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure did. Back there. Next is Money. Pretty Boy / Money Mayweather. Okay, gotta put Floyd on here. Mr. TVE. Floyd was on the thumbnail. Y'all like that thumbnail? Floyd, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Muhammad Ali. I had one with Sugar Ray was on there with him, but I couldn't, I don't know nothing about technology. I couldn't fit that in there, so I went with the other one, Now, my 8-year-old granddaughter would have been over here, I would have got it on there. She know technology way better than me. My 3-year-old granddaughter's catching up with me rapidly. You leave your phone or something around her, she start tapping on buttons and stuff, and I'd be like, damn, she almost passed me already. But Floyd. Now, Floyd took boxing events to a different level, right? Thanks to his flash outside the ring. Now, he's one of the best trash talkers the sport has ever seen, right? Always knowing the right things to say to get fans and critics emotionally invested in his fights. Yeah, Floyd cashed in on that bad guy persona, man. He cashed in on that. Is that what Clarissa trying to do? She needs to stop because it doesn't fit her, okay? That might be what she's trying to do because she wasn't always like she is now, bragging and boasting every time you see her, but it doesn't fit her. Floyd knew how to do it. Clarissa just making people dislike her. Well, that's the whole thing, but they're not disliking her. They're making people that really not like her because that's not her. She ain't going to cash in on it like Floyd did. I don't think so. If that's what she's trying to do, okay? Now, Floyd always knew the right thing to say to get fans, critics, everybody emotionally involved in his fights. Some people pay their hard-earned money just to go see Floyd lose, but they never got to see it. Okay? Floyd marketed that O, right? As long as he kept that O, he was cashing in. But so many people went to see his O go, but they never saw it. Because when Floyd got cheated in the Olympics, he said he felt so bad. He never wanted to experience that feeling of losing again, and he never did. He never did, right? But anyway, some people wanted to watch him win, while others wanted to watch Floyd lose. Well, all eyes were on him, whether you wanted to see him win or lose. Whenever he stepped in that ring, all eyes were on him. Mayweather was just as flashy inside the ring during his pretty boy days, dropping his hands and entertaining fans with his theatrics. Now, things changed as he evolved into Money Mayweather, as defense became his top priority inside the ring. Pretty Boy was a little more offensive, a lot more offensive than Money. But either way, Pretty Boy or Money didn't lose, right? Now, I think Pretty Boy could have beat Money because Pretty Boy was more offensive. Plus, Pretty Boy had that same defense Money had, so Pretty Boy would have beat Money. What y'all think about that one? Pretty Boy against Money. I got Pretty Boy, okay? But right next is B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins. B-Hop wasn't above hitting the man low if the referee wasn't looking up, holding you behind the head and hitting you up, clapping your hand down between his arm and hitting you with the other hand. Yeah, B-Hop knew all the tricks, man. B-Hop knew all the tricks. If I ever do dirtiest, B-Hop gonna be on there. That's a good idea. Dirtiest fighters of all time. That'll probably be next week. B-Hop will be on it. I just thought of an idea. And it's Wednesday. Yeah, Melanie Queen says she loved Roy Jones Jr. He knew somebody in your family or something like that, didn't he, Melanie Queen? Or somebody in your family knew him? Something like that. I forget the story. Oh, Jarrell got Money. You just had to go against me, didn't you, Jarrell? If I would have said Money, you would have said Pretty Boy. I got Pretty Boy anyway, though. Now, okay, Jarrell got Money. Jarrell got Money May. Okay. Now, we talk B-Hop. Bernard Hopkins is next. Okay, I got to keep track because my boss, Miss Cash, be getting on me. I missed my sister-in-law came in yesterday. And Miss Cash, they was out somewhere, and she said her sister was waiting on me to say her name, and I never did. I don't think they came. They was on the wrong channel because I don't miss too many names. But she said I missed it. Oh yeah, I can't miss nobody. I want to keep my position. She said she been interviewing some other box stories. I didn't know it was any other box stories, but she said she been interviewing some. So B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins. Now, B-Hop had a rough childhood, but that also toughened him up, right? He narrowly escaped death when he was stabbed inches away from his heart as a teenager. And B-Hop was sent to prison when he was 17 years old. And he found boxing at 22 years old and used boxing to make a better life for himself. He was nicknamed the Executioner, right? B-Hop was known for his theatrics, leading up to and during his fight. Yeah, B-Hop was a good trash talker too. He loved to get under his opponent's skin so they would make careless decisions inside the ring. It worked a lot too. From wearing his executioner hoods during his fights to trash talking opponents inside the ring. Yep. B-Hop knew how to keep fans entertained. And as he aged, he eventually became a defense-first fighter, leading to some fans calling him a boring fighter. But the man was damn near 60 years old, man. They had to start using defense. Come on now. Man was damn near 60. He's the oldest man to ever win a title. He broke George Foreman's record, then he broke his own record twice. Yeah. I think he was 46 when he broke Foreman's, and I think then he broke his own at 48, and then he broke it again at 49. Yeah. Bernard Hopkins, he makes the list. Let me see if anybody, what y'all think about this one here. Next. This is my cursor right. There it is. Next is y'all know who he is. The one on the left, Paulie. Now see, I tried to find a picture with it. I got a picture where Paulie just got hit by Danny Garcia. I try to find one where the subject of the picture is doing the hitting, but I'm sorry, Paulie. See that sweat flying off his face? Yeah, Danny just caught it with something hot there. Yeah, but Paulie makes the list. What y'all think about that, Paulie Maldonado? What you think about Paulie, Jarrell? Do he deserve to be on here? I think so. Yeah, Paulie Maldonado makes the list, okay? And let's talk about Paulie and his flashiness. Let me see how many likes I got first. 26. That's not bad. The record is 44. And we still got an hour to go. I might get it. Just Do Boxing coming up at 4 p.m. That's what I'm warming you up for. Balanced, unbiased talk. You get the lowdown on both sides of every equation. Everybody gets to Just Do Boxing. I don't know how he thought it up, but he got the perfect name, man. The perfect name for his show, Just Do Boxing. The Voice. But right now, Paulie Maldonado, okay? Now, Paulie had a pair of the fastest hands boxing has ever seen. Yeah, Paulie had some fast hands. He was on there yesterday too, remember? In his prime, right? And his footwork and defense were just as impressive. Mm-hmm. Paulie also had a charismatic personality that endeared him with fans and made him a favorite, yeah. And his biggest weakness was his lack of power, right? Behind his punches, which led to his struggles at the championship level. Yeah, Paulie didn't have no power. It's an understatement. Paulie did not have any power. That was his biggest weakness. If Paulie would have had some power with them fast hands and feet, man, and the way he could move, Paulie would have been a problem. Just a little bit of power. You know, like Floyd had. Floyd wasn't no big power guy, but Floyd had power enough, wasn't nobody just gonna run up in there on him like anything, you know. Paulie couldn't do that, man. You know, Paulie couldn't keep people off of him. But he still had a good boxing career. Paulie did, yeah. Paulie Maldonado. Okay. Joe Kawasaki. Here's Joe. Joe Kawasaki. Okay? Makes the list. I keep seeing the numbers go up and nobody's coming in. Must be the Voyagers. Hello, Mighty Voyagers. Hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. Or hit the down one. Hit one of them. I ain't gonna be mad to block you or nothing. I can't block you. You're a voyeur. Okay, now Kawasaki, Joe Kawasaki, is one of the most accomplished boxers most people don't know because he wanted to stay over there in UK or wherever he was from. Joe didn't start coming out here till the end of his career. Nobody knew him. Yeah. When B-Hop, Roy Jones and them got old, yeah, he wanted to come fight him then. But yeah, he's one of the most accomplished boxers no one knew. Now, he finished his career with a record of 46 wins, no losses. And even managed to outflash Roy Jones Jr. when the two finally fought in 2003. Old Roy Jones. But like I always say, BoxRec ain't gonna say old Roy Jones or old B-Hop. BoxRec just gonna say Roy Jones and B-Hop. Okay? So they on his record as two of his victims. Yeah, but he outflashed Roy Jones Jr. when they finally fought in 2003. Now, Kawasaki was an entertaining fighter to watch, thanks to his many antics inside the ring. He often showcased his dancing moves. Whenever he had an opponent hurt, he'd stick his chin out at the opponent, daring them to punch him, right? And he used to do that whenever an opponent was tended to engage. They would stick their chin out there, daring them to hit him. And he went 46-0. But his resume is kind of questionable, But they were all grown men, professional boxers, and they tried to take his head off. And he beat all of them. Now this next one definitely belongs here. The Macho Man. His legacy is the skirt. He was the first one I've seen wear that thing. He used to wear the whole outfit like the Roman soldiers used to wear, and the little piece up top and the helmet. When he first came out that 80s, everybody was like, Hector done lost his damn mind. What the hell has he got on? A skirt? What? But nowadays, you see it on somebody on every card got a skirt on. But back then, Hector was the only one, man, and we thought he had lost his mind. How you gonna come out there and box in that, Hector? But that's his legacy. He was the first one I seen with it. I think he was the first, to tell you the truth. I believe Hector was. He was no joke, Jarrell. Hector was no joke. Hector Camacho was the boxer to win titles in 7 different divisions. Missed Manny by 1, right? And he was the last man to beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember, Sugar Ray was commentating the fight, and so Hector beat Duran, and everybody thought Duran won. So Sugar Ray, that made him think he could beat Hector. He came out there and got stopped for the only time in his career. Then he went back into retirement where he should have stayed at the first place. Yep. 1 stoppage on his record, his last fight. Hector was the only man to do it. Now, Camacho was often full of bravado heading into his fight, and he didn't mind getting into his opponent's face. Yep. Hector also had a flashy dress style that mimicked the legendary Ric Flair style with lots of obnoxious colors. Macho come down there, he had sometimes have his outfit be every color there is in history in there, man. Blue and purple and red and all kinds of stuff. Now, Camacho was a showman through and through, earning him a spot on this list. 7-time world champion, managed to turn his charismatic persona into TV personalities before his death. He was on some shows down there in Puerto Rico, yeah. Puerto Rican TV. Hector was. Yes, he was. Am I always to the end already? Oh, man. Oh, no, I got 15. Number 9 is Ricardo Mayorga. Yeah, I'm not ready to drop the link just yet. About 3:30. Ricardo Mayorga is next. Which Chavez is that, Jarrell? Julio Cesar? I thought he was overrated. I just said that because Jerome said it was underrated. Oh, yeah. Sharp ass. I don't know if he underrated, Jerome, but I think he get his props in there. Yeah. You talking about Julio Cesar? Yeah. But next is Ricardo Mayorga. He's thought up as one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time. Now, Salvador Sanchez hadn't died at 23 in an accident. It wouldn't be no argument who the greatest Mexican is. He's thought up, and he only fought till he was 23, came nowhere near his prime. Also thought of as the greatest featherweight. So Salvador Sanchez is just incredible, man. Just incredible. The career he had, and only fought till he was 23. I just can't imagine how much he would have been if he would have went into his prime, up into his 30s. But Ricardo Mayorga makes the list. Better known as El Matador to his fans. Mayorga was one of the best boxers of his time. And he didn't mind letting his opponents know it, right? He would often bombard opponents with insults, while puffing a cigarette during the press conference. Yeah, Ricardo would sit there and smoke. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he was inhaling, but he had that cigarette in his mouth, blowing out smoke. A little bit probably got down. He was as much of a character inside the ring as he often dropped his hands and pushed the pace without any concern of getting hit. He had a chin on him too. He sometimes even let opponents punch him at will, just to show them he could take their punches. Mm-hmm. Next, the Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran. Now, Roberto wasn't flashy enough, but he was a showman. Like I say, 72 fights in 1 decade, 1 loss. Okay, and the man that beat him, he beat him twice. Esteban de Jesus. Esteban de Jesus was managed by Wolfo Benitez's father, Gregory. Yeah, trained. Yes, he was. Number 10, the Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran. Okay. Roberto Duran. Duran was one of the most terrifying brawlers of his time. Bested him. He was a Hands of Stone in the 70s. And he often vowed to send opponents to the morgue, okay? Yeah, to the morgue. He enjoyed toying with his opponents inside the ring, especially when he had figured them out. No one was too big to be taunted by Duran inside the ring, and his snare became as famous as his mighty right hand. And he beat Sugar Ray before that fight even started. Talk about Sugar Ray's mother, his wife, talking about Sugar Ray's dog, everybody. And Sugar Ray went in there mad, trying to kill Duran. And fought Duran's fight. And the judges, Duran got points for that, ring generalship. The judges ain't know Sugar Ray came in there mad. They say, Duran forced him to fight his fight. And Sugar Ray fought the entire fight like that. It didn't do bad. Didn't do too bad. But Duran clearly beat him because Sugar Ray fought the wrong fight. Okay? Let's get to number 11. I got like 5 more. Okay? Iron Mike Tyson. Okay? Where's my glasses at? I got these ones written up. I had to write these up. Okay. Iron Mike Tyson. Sometimes I see better without the glasses. Our doctor told me it's up close. I wear glasses for a distance. I gotta have more, but up close, I don't really. The doctor said if you can see better without them up close, don't use them. But as I got older, I started seeing better with them up close, distance up close, way up, But Iron Mike Tyson, arguably one of the greatest boxers ever, but poor character issues and personal turmoil sideline potentially this was late at night, handwriting terrible, but personal issues sideline potentially the foremost impressive boxing career in recent history, right? Now, Mike Tyson was known as a knockout artist, right? And he was one of the most intimidating fighters of his time, right? He would intimidate his opponents before they ever stepped into the ring. And Mike would show up at fights, at future opponents' press conferences, post-fight press conferences, and challenge them. Yeah, Mike Tyson was known for that. Somebody at the post-fight press conference might go in there and challenge and say, "You next." Yeah, all right, Mike Tyson. Little short ones. I wrote these up. So they short, okay? Then it'll be link time. Yeah, it'll be about 3:30. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard. Okay. Now, Sugar Ray had victories against great fighters like Roberto Duran, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and Thomas Hearns, the other 3-4 kings. And Sugar Ray had a professional record of. He had 44 total fights. He won 40, lost 3, had 1 draw, right? And he was also named Fighter of the Decade in the 1980s, right? And he also won an Olympic gold medal in 1976. And after that gold medal, he quickly rose to stardom. And he started his professional career. He quickly rose to stardom after he started his professional career, you know? And his agility and quickness was a mirror of Sugar Ray Robinson. And Sugar Ray also adopted Muhammad Ali's shuffle as an added measure. Right? He added that shuffle as part of his repertoire, make him comfortable against his opponents, right? And Sugar Ray would throw 8 to 10 punch combinations on his opponents too, at will. Okay, and he was charismatic, known for his known to finish off opponents, and he was consistent in the ring and very accurate punches. Sugar Ray was very accurate. Next is Colonel Sweet Pea Whitaker. Then we're gonna get to the link after this. Okay. Anybody want to? The link is for everybody, anybody, and everybody. Now, Colonel Whitaker is one of the most elusive, unorthodox fighters to ever step into the squared circle, right? Now, every boxing showman has an alter ego, right? And Whitaker picked up the nickname Sweet Pea by mistake. Now, this is how he got that nickname, right? His childhood nickname was Pete, you know, P-E-T-E, And during a hometown fight early in his career, the crowd was chanting Sweet Pea, right? They were saying Sweet Pea, not P-E-A, they were saying Sweet Pea, the letter P. But a reporter, a sports writer, thought they were saying Sweet Pea, P-E-A. And the rest is history. That's how he got his nickname, right? And Sweet Pea was the ultimate showman, okay? He could slip punches and land violent body shots at will. And when he felt like it, entertaining the crowd, he would put up on a defensive exhibit, you know, gracefully dancing around the ring, slipping punches, standing right in front of his opponent and they couldn't hit him. And if you were lucky to land a punch on him, it would only be a glancing blow. And then Sweet Pea sometimes would act like it buckled his knees, and if you took the bait, he would rip you apart with a quick punch, right? Now, although he wasn't known for being much of a power puncher, he managed to win 7 world titles. Colonel Whitaker's showboating wasn't always welcomed by judges. Against Jose Ramirez, Julio Cesar Chavez, and Oscar De La Hoya. You know, they made it, they robbed him, man. Yep. They awarded both, well, they gave first decision to Ramirez, and they gave Chavez a draw. Right? And Sweet Pea clearly won that fight. Sports Illustrated had on the cover robbery in big letters. You know, but he avenged the fight with Ramirez, right? And his style and speed made a mockery of almost every fighter he was in the ring with. Yep. And the next one is Sugar Ray Robinson. Oh, bear with me for 1 minute. Sugar Ray Robinson. Let me see something. Sugar Ray Robinson. Excuse me for like 2 minutes. Don't leave. Everybody doing okay today? I just need a minute. I gotta pull something up real quick. It ain't gonna take me but a second. Then we're gonna drop the link and see if anybody wanna come up and chop it up. You know? That's all. Welcome to everybody's welcome to hit the link. Open door policy. Let's see if that's what I'm looking for. Nope, that ain't it. Do it like this. Do it like this. We just got Sugar Ray Robinson and then we got Jack Johnson and that's it. I had wrote this up late and my handwriting was terrible. I could barely read it. But I got it right here in front of me. But yeah, tomorrow it's going to be boxing in the States, and it's going to be Michigan. And you know about Michigan boxing history, and that big Crunk Jim is up there. And look at the boxers that careers came out of Michigan, right? Sugar Ray Robinson, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, the Hitman, Obakar, all them guys out of that famous, world famous Crunk Gym. A lot of boxers went there for sparring and training. Julio Cesar Chavez, they wasn't raised up in there, but they went there. Hector Camacho, Holyfield. They knew how that sparring was in that Crunk Gym, man, and you got some good work up in there. And you didn't have people running around like they do nowadays, bragging. They go and sparring, act like they want a belt or something. In sparring nowadays, man. The way they come out of there talking about how they beat somebody, you would think they won the title from a damn sparring match nowadays, man. Yeah. It's crazy. Here we go. Sugar Ray Robinson is next. Yeah, man. You hear how they talk? Like, what's the guy's name? Floyd Schofield or whatever his name, his son. Like, well, hey, beat Tank up in sparring. In sparring, you're working on stuff, man, you know? You ain't in there going all out. Then get that man in a real fight. It'd probably be less than 5 rounds. You know, Tank gonna take his time, though, you know. He might go 7. But no more than that. No more than 7. That's what I got on it. Okay, here we go. Sugar Ray Robinson is next. Sorry about that delay. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got to get the chat back up now. Got to be able to see my chat. Y'all don't want me to get fired. 1 more second. Oh, there it is. Okay. Few people left, but that's okay. Donnie Williams is in the... What's up, Donnie? Yeah, Donnie, new dude started that. Exactly, man. Yeah. You hear him talking like, damn, was a belt on the line in that sparring session or something? Like, wow. You know? I didn't know they put belts on the line in sparring. Man, I done lost my damn ink pen. I got another one. I got to put Donnie down on the list, man. So I can do my roll call at the end. Salute, Donnie. Good to see you today, bro. We're going to finish this up, and then we're going to drop the link. I got 2 more. I done lost the paper where I write my names down on. There's a lot of people in here today, man. You can't miss nobody. I done had 2 warnings. Next time, Miss Cass said, I'm gone. Okay, Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah, I got a shot of Sugar Ray. There's Sugar Ray. Okay. Oh, not too many people left. All right, I must be doing all right today. Thank y'all. 27 likes. If I get 30, then me and Jay Harker will decide how many times he gonna hit the bag tomorrow and hang on. Okay, 3 more. Number of Sugar Ray Robinson. Now, Sugar Ray Robinson may be the most impressive fighter in the history of boxing, right? In his first 12 years as a professional boxer, Sugar Ray fought 130 fights in 12 years, right? He was the reason sports writers created the pound for pound list, was for Sugar Ray Robinson, right? He was named the greatest fighter of the 20th century by the Associated Press. And he was named the greatest boxer in history by ESPN, excuse me. Greatest boxer in history by ESPN in 2007. And the Ring magazine rated Robinson the best pound for pound fighter of all time in 1997. And the fighter of the decade of 1950. Muhammad Ali repeatedly called Sugar Ray Robinson the greatest throughout his career, right? He ranked Sugar Ray as the greatest boxer of all time. And other Hall of Fame boxers such as Joe Louis and Sugar Ray Leonard said the same thing about Sugar Ray Robinson. And by 1946, Sugar Ray had fought 75 fights, right? To a 73 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, okay? 75 fights, he only got 1 loss, man. And he beat every top fighter in his era just about, okay? He was 40-0 before his first loss to Jake LaMotta. Remember that 6-fight series they had? And Sugar Ray won 5 of the 6, but it wasn't one-sided like that sounds. No, not at all. Okay, Jake, it could have very easily been 3-3, I thought. Okay. But Sugar Ray was a showman. He was a complete fighter with power in both hands, right? And no one had ever seen someone with hand speed and agility like that before Sugar Ray, right? He was the ultimate showman before his career ended, right? And he had an astonishing record of 173 wins, 19 losses, right? He had over 100 knockouts, Sugar Ray Robinson. And many great fighters like Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, Colonel Whitaker, they have admitted they mimicked Sugar Ray, used a lot of his moves. All those guys have admitted that, right? And finally is Jack Johnson. There's Jack Johnson facing us right there. I think that's Jess Willard he's going up against. Yeah, Jess Willard, I believe. I believe that's Jess. The Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson, that's what they called him. He started his professional career in 1897. And he ended his career with, he had 86 fights. He won 73 and lost 13. Not bad. Now, his boxing style was very unique, right? He would often start out defensively. And the more he got comfortable with his opponent, right, the more aggressive he became. And Johnson preferred punishing his opponents, rather than knocking them out. He preferred to punish a man. He was boastful and arrogant, verbally taunting men, both white and black, inside and outside the ring. He would knock you down and just look into the crowd while he was laying there, like to say, "I told you so." Yep. You didn't have to go to a neutral corner then. You could stand right there. The first neutral corner fight was like 1927 between Gene Tunney and Jack Dempsey. That's why they call it the long count fight, because Jack took his time going to the neutral corner. And a lot of people say he threw the fight trying to give Tunney time to get up, but I disagree. It took him so long to go to the neutral corner because it was the first time he had to do it. He wasn't used to doing it, right? So the referee saying go to the neutral corner, Jack didn't know what the hell he was talking about for a minute. So it wasn't a thrown fight. And plus, who's to say if the referee had started counting and got to like 7 or 8, Gene Tunney probably would have got up. But if the referee not counting, why get up? Right? Sit down there and get as much time as you can get. You know? Was it Gene Tunney? I believe it was Gene Tunney, the fight Marine. Yeah. Beat Jack Dempsey twice. But Jack was the more popular of the two. Jack was one of the most popular athletes in the 20s, not just boxing. More popular than Babe Ruth in baseball, Bill Tilden in tennis, Red Grange in football, Barbie Jones in golf. Those were the big 5 of sports in the 20s. And Jack Dempsey was the most popular of all of them. The boxer. He made boxing. He was the one that first made boxing popular. Part of the first $1 million gate and $2 million gate, promoted by the legendary Tex McCord. But let's finish this. I done went off on. I could talk boxing history all day. I done went off on something to another show or something. But Jack Johnson was once pulled over by a police officer for speeding, which was a $50 fine, right? He gave the officer a $100 bill, right? And the officer said he didn't have change for that much. He had to pay him right then on the spot back in them days. Damn. And Johnson told him to keep the change because that was for when he is speeding on the way back. Ain't that crazy? Jack said, keep the change because you're going to catch me again when I'm coming back. So you already got the 50, just let me keep on going, right? Yeah. But Jack was like that, man. Yeah. He got locked up for taking women across state lines for some kind of purpose or something. But his charges was vacated or whatever they call it, and commuted in 2018 by guess who? President Donald J. Trump. 2018. Now I'm gonna drop the link. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Got the name of the show again. A look at some of the boxing's top showmen. Yeah, that was the name of today's show. Let me get this link in here. Now, for everybody to hit it. Hope I covered everybody, Jabril, if you're still here. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, invite, right? Okay, I gotta be quiet for a couple of minutes while I do this. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. But I'm gonna get it right. The second or third time. Melanie Queen gonna tell me they ain't highlighted, cats. Okay, let me do it like this. That's the thing. There we go. And we got about what we got? Oh, 25 minutes before the voice comes in here. Take over these JBT airwaves. It's something fire, F-I-Y-A, fire. Okay. We don't do fire in the JBT. We do fire, F-I-Y-A. Okay. I always hit enter too soon. Okay. on, Cass. What happened? God damn. Let me just be quiet, okay? I'm not gonna talk for like 2 minutes. Don't leave. I'm putting this link in. I'll get it right by the second or third time. Okay. I ain't going nowhere yet. I'm still here. Here it is. A good link. Take it to the bank. There it is. Okay. Tomorrow is Boxing in the States, where we're going through the alphabet, doing a history of every state in the United States, history, some other significant events that happened in that state, and then we look at some boxers from the state, okay? Tomorrow is Michigan. You know, Michigan is a big state in boxing, man. You know, that legendary Kronk Jim, Emmanuel Stewart, Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe. Now, they both were born somewhere else, but their boxing career played out in Michigan. Like I said, Thomas Hearns, Overcar out of that Kronk Jim. There's Jaw. What's happening, Jaw? Did I cover all your people that you gave me? Or who did I miss?
I don't know. I ain't never did nothing like this before, but I want to just ask that anybody that's available, pray for my brother.
Okay. Floor is yours. Pray for your brother?
Yeah, because he got into a car accident.
Okay. Everybody in the chat, let's pray for Jaw's brother. And hope the man upstairs will put his hand on him and keep him safe. And he'll come out of he was in a car accident, he'll come out of his injuries okay. So how is he doing right now, Jarrell? You still here?
Hear me?
Yeah. So how's your brother doing right now?
I said amen. I mean,
I
don't know if you heard that part. So I ain't had too much to say because it's a great show. I'm just sitting back listening.
Okay.
And you left out Tank.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do any current
left
people.
out Boots.
Yeah, I just did all formats.
No, I know. They still
but those are two good ones, so flashy. Thank you, definitely a Showman, them knockouts. Everybody love knockouts, you know.
Yeah.
I might have to do one on you know what, next Wednesday, you know what, I'm gonna do one next Wednesday on current boxers. Some of the greatest shows.
Who are you want to solidify, cause it's not the same as it used to be.
That's what I'm gonna do though. Active boxers next Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah, cause I don't want certain people to, be forgotten.
Yeah.
When they work hard, to get where they're at.
And they're the ones entertaining us now, you know.
Yeah. So but far as I wanted to just say, another show. I don't know when, but next Wednesday maybe or whatever Wednesday after next.
All right. Only had nothing lined up.
I commented, but I'm trying to remember.
I lost two.
The greatest, ranking, not even ranking, but stories. You can rank them for real. What story?
I didn't hear you, Jarrell. You went out.
The best inspiration stories.
Say it again. You had went out for a minute, Jarrell. Start over.
Yeah. So top rated inspiration stories cause Be Hot reminded me of that. He won, and George Foreman.
That's a good one.
He came back from retirement and a heavyweight. I know Be Hot. He went to jail. He fight probably
Foreman won a title, man. Came back and got the championship. Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
a
got
good one.
Million Dollar Baby. They got a movie out of that.
Yeah, no.
That was one of the saddest movies of all time for real.
Yeah, I talked about her name. I forgot her
And
name.
then,
They
and
based it on.
they
Do you remember her name, Jarrell? The one they based that movie on? I've just talked about
not
it.
at the moment. Not at the
I
moment.
got it because I just talked about it last week around when I did the women. Yeah, I got her name written down in here somewhere. That was a good. You talking about what Clint Eastwood played in it, right? The trainer.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a suggestion is to like simplify. I don't know how long your show be going, but that leave room for like the ratings. You could put a poll up on there, like which one, like which one is however you want to set the rankings up or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, then like another one, like because you brought Polly up, as far as like you put him in this.
Yeah.
Like,
Paulie would have had some power. He would have
you
been a
put
bad
Polly
man.
in this one. How you put Paulie in this one? Like I was thinking, like Paulie could go in.
Paulie was fast and had good foot. He was flashy. He just didn't have no power. If he would have had a little power.
Nah, hold on. So like Paulie, he could go on the list for the best commentators of all time. Top 5, maybe. Top 5. I don't know. He's a
good commentator.
Yeah,
Paulie tell you what's happening. You know how some of them commentators, you don't even know what fight you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah. He got. I like Larry Merchants.
You like Larry? He retired, didn't he?
Yeah, unpopular opinion. That's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I don't think he still commentate though, does he, Larry?
I don't know.
He go way back there.
Yeah, he a good one. That's a good commentator.
You ever watch Pro Box? Come on Wednesday, every other Wednesday.
Yeah, I watch that sometimes.
They got good commentators on there.
Yeah, ain't Paulie on there?
Yeah, Paulie on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They tell you what's really happening in the ring.
They got Paulie's. They got what's his name? The one that Earl Spence. He fought.
I think Walmart.
That was one of his highlight fights.
Who was that? Paul? Who was that?
Who be commentating with Paulie?
Oh yeah, Sergio, wasn't it? No. What's the guy? That's what you talking about? Damn.
He do look like his name look like Sergio or something.
I can't think of it. Man. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Nah. I forget his name right now though.
There we go. What's up?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Listen, bro. Listen, what's all this Devin Haney shit, bro? I think this Devin Haney shit is getting too fruity, bro. You got
Devin Haney.
Yo, listen, bro. He's just trying to take Oscar to court, bro. He's trying to do shit with Ryan and shit, bro. He got knocked out, bro. With Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, bro.
So they trying to fight again? I thought Ryan was something
like a bank robbery.
What Ryan?
Bro. We gotta go straight up, bro. 187 on this, bro. Listen, I think Devin Haney's a clown, bro.
Yeah, well, he's not one of my favorites neither. To be honest with you, yeah.
I gotta be straight with you, bro. A lot of guys are fighting at the moment. The Turkey El Shaky, bro. I don't really like the Turkey El Shake. Turkey El Shake. I quite like this guy. Turkey El Shake is doing the fights. The Riyadh season, bro. Season.
Oh yeah, Turkey, right. Bill was saying they trying to fight Jack Catterall, the guy that fought Regis Saturday.
Yo, I was at that fight, bro. I was at the Regis fight. I was at the Regis fight against Jack Catterall, bro.
Oh, you from London? From the UK?
No, I'm from Birmingham, bro. I'm not from London. I'm from Birmingham, bro. I'm not from London or Manchester, bro. Shall I tell you something about Jack Catterall, bro?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
He's a bomb, bro.
Nah.
He's a bomb. I don't rate, bro. Listen, bro.
Freestyle in the rain, in the freezer rain.
No, it's not, bro. No, bro, I
Matter of
disagree.
fact, with some
Listen,
boxing
You don't like
trunks
Jack?
no, no, don't rate him at all, bro. Listen, the Jack
See how many
Casserole guy.
raindrops. See how many raindrops.
Well, go ahead, though.
Listen, bro.
Finish about Jack.
Yo, listen, bro. Don't
How
rate him,
many
bro.
raindrops can you jab?
Who me?
Well,
I'm like
what you think
52.
about Jack Catterall?
I'm 52 years old, man. I'm 52 years old. Like, I used to do jab and hook training. I used to train at the Joe Egan gym. You know Mike Tyson. I'll put my face on the camera, bro. Like,
Hey,
I used to do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
you said
yeah,
about
yeah.
Jack
That's
Catterall,
even
though?
better.
Finish that.
Look,
Yeah, yeah.
see if you could see if you could shadow box in the freezing rain with just some
Well, you want me to?
boxing
You want me to
trunks
shadow
on.
box, bro? You want me to shadow box, bro? I'll give you some shadow box, bro. Boom, 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 boom,
I
boom,
want you to talk about
boom,
Jack
boom,
You
Catterall.
boom,
52?
boom,
Okay,
boom.
that's cool.
Bang, 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 bang. Come on,
Put your
bro.
face
Come
back
on,
to
bro.
the camera.
Now, tell me what you were saying about Jack Catterall. That's what I
Yo.
want you to know. How do you say he's a bomb?
Put my headphones on. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm like a 50-year-old man. I'm an old guy. But listen, bro. I don't rate
You're
casserole
young,
at all, bro.
man.
Yeah. I've been out for like 2 hours, bro.
Mm-hmm. So you
But
live in
I don't
Birmingham?
rate.
Birmingham
Yeah,
is
in the
definitely
city.
okay, right?
Start your rapping career. It's never too late, babe. Birmingham.
No. It's the center of it's one of the biggest cities. It's the second biggest city in Europe, second to London, bro.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I heard of it.
I don't. I was at the Regis fight against. I was at the Regis fight, but I really didn't. I didn't really. No, I didn't. I didn't rate that guy.
Okay.
I don't think Catterall's got a back foot. It's kind of like a simple guy.
Tell me this.
So
What you think about you think Regis is done then?
no, I don't. I don't think he's done at all. No. I don't think he's done. Yeah, I thought Regis won that fight.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I didn't think he lost to Catterall.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's just my. That's just.
They don't do boxing in the Special Olympics, do they?
Be in boxing. Oh, so you thought Regis
Yeah.
won, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I thought Regis won it by like split decision, but I just think like in terms of what's going on in boxing at the moment, I was at the Lara fight against Lee Wood. Everything seems to be fixed.
I know.
It just doesn't.
I agree with that. I agree. 100%.
It just doesn't seem right, you know. Like when you're in the stadium watching the fight, and when you actually see it in the real world, it's completely different, you know.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and listen, guys. I'm gonna say I'll stay with you for a while. I won't deep, but listen, everything at the moment in boxing is fucked up, bro. Everything in boxing is fucked up, bro.
I agree 100%. Yeah, I think so too. I talk about that all the time.
Everybody seems to come on these panels and then they dip. They have their little say, but I'll stay here for a while. The reason why everything's going crazy.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes. Yeah, we got to get off here too. I'm part of this organization.
Yeah,
and, you know, another guy come on right behind me. But yeah, go ahead. You got
but
it.
Listen, but yeah, man. Like, listen. At the moment, everything's going crazy because I just think like they should make more fights.
Yeah.
Around the world, there used to be fights in Venezuela. Yeah, we used to have the Rumble. We used to have Rumble in the Jungle, Jamaica. The Trevor Berbick fights.
Yeah, back in that.
Why don't they do fights all over the world now?
I don't know. I think they need another Super Six. You remember that tournament? They need some more of them. All these belts spread all out. Like they need to get some of these belts. You know.
They had the model, the Muhammad Ali model from 70 to 1980.
Yeah,
Why don't they just copy that model?
I know. I don't know. I think they want the confusion, though. You know what I'm saying? So they can be corrupt. They don't want to make it any
Yep.
better. It would be easy to do if they wanted to. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you know? I was in the gym, and Don King phoned up. And the guy answered the phone and shit like that. And
Yeah.
and like at the time, I never really took it that serious. But when you look back, the way the boxing's gone and the way that it has actually gone over the last since Muhammad Ali, not died, but he stopped fighting.
Right.
I don't think it's been that good.
Nah, it happened. Yeah, I came.
There's nothing that.
Never seen Tank fight.
70s, late 70s,
Well,
80s when I came into it.
You must have never seen Tank versus Bud.
Tank versus.
Look at Roy Jones. Like Roy Jones got all up in his feelings, and then Antonio Tarver knocked him out, bro. He went and done his. He killed him, bro. It's like,
What's your name? Poppins. The name, is that how you say it? Poppins, right?
No, Mary Poppins. It's not my real name. I'm just trolling.
When did you first start watching boxing? To ask you a question.
Who me? Yeah, my first fight was the Lloyd Hunnigan fight against Don Curry, bro.
Okay.
The
So do you think,
9
this era we're
the
in right now,
Ragamuffin.
the weakest you've ever seen? The era we're in right now. Is this the weakest?
No.
What do you think
It's a good era.
What era
I
you
think all the eras have been quite good.
Okay.
The weakest era was the Klitschko era. The Klitschko era and the yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And the Mayweather. Listen to what I'm gonna say. The Pacquiao and the Mayweather era were weak.
Yeah.
Because nobody came through to fight those two idiots. Then you had that idiot, the big lumpy. What was his name? Vladimir Klitschko. And the other idiot, Vitaly Klitschko. These were idiots, bro. Listen. Listen. In 20 years, he only had one fight. Samuel Peter, whoever give him a fight, and Samuel Peter lost to fucking James Toney, bro. Come on, bro. It's like, yeah. Listen, the Klitschko era was terrible. The AJ era was terrible. The AJ era was terrible. The AJ era was terrible. No,
the pieces though.
I think the Anthony Joshua era was terrible. I think the Mayweather and the Pacquiao era was terrible. Listen, this Pacquiao, like eight division champion, but he like WBU, WBF, and then you had this Mayweather, like one fight every 18 months. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hey, Poppins, what you think about this heavyweight fight coming up? Fury and Usyk, the two. What you think about that one? Fury and Usyk, too.
I think Usyk by decision, if not late stoppage. I've never really been a big Usyk. I've never really been a big proponent of Fury. I think that Fury has gotten away with some serious tactics that other fighters would have been put on suspension for. And then on top of that, man, he isn't the same fighter that he was after pre Wilder. Wilder took a whole lot out of him.
The Wilder Free fight was one of the best fights I've ever watched. The Wilder Free. That was fucking amazing, bro.
It was, and it was a lot. I mean, hell.
They got him done, bro. Did you see where Wilder got him done? The third, the fourth time. He got up like a balloon. That was crazy, man.
Well, like in the 2 of the 3 fights, and I'm being
about the best one, That was the one that had all those knockdowns.
No, the third one was one of the best fights ever.
Yeah.
Like the third one clearly was a great fight, but there was a lot of damage done in that fight.
Yes, it
On
was.
both
There's a
sides.
lot.
Both
There's
ways.
a lot. There's a lot of people that want Wilder to beat AJ. Like
No, I
I
don't
still think it's gonna be a good fight. You think it's done? That fight might be
Oh,
done.
man, I don't know. I got to see Wilder
I
against.
thought he had the fight. I thought he had the rematch clause.
I
He was
wouldn't
gonna
put him
fight.
there with AJ next. I would have to see him against.
Wilder
somebody.
retired,
Last two
didn't he?
fights ain't been too good.
Wilder kind of still active though. Wilder's still active.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he's still active, but he's no longer the same
I'm
fighter.
saying them last two
He
fights.
already
Though,
in the
who
I
was
don't know, man.
Zhang
I don't
and,
think he's
what was the other guy that he fought before Zhang? I can't remember.
Josie Parker. Josie Parker.
Yeah. Joseph Parker. Right?
Yeah.
Y'all want
I don't think he's written off.
You don't think so? I don't know.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Listen.
What you think
don't.
about Bud? I mean, yeah, Bud versus Canelo. What's up with that?
That
fight?
ain't happening. Canelo.
Yeah. Listen, Canelo's a weight bully. Canelo kind of a weight bully. So if Bud Crawford goes up to 168, it might be a good fight. Like I'm a member of the PPP, like Mexican boxing community, and like I'm from England, but we don't like Canelo. I'm kind of a golden boy person. Like I'll be honest with you, man. I'm from Golden Boy myself, but listen. We don't like Canelo. We're like if Canelo fights Bud, I just think it's a clown show, bro.
I would have to pick Canelo.
All right, so another
that fight with Crawford. I mean, hell yeah.
Do Canelo look? Do Canelo and Tank have separate eras, or do they share the same era?
It's the same era. Like Tank's still around, but he ain't getting the fights. Listen, my opinion with Tank Davis.
Different eras.
Different.
He needs to be getting the fights, bro.
Shoot to both of them.
I think Tank Davis should have gone. I don't want to say on this channel and get dipped, but maybe he should have gone with Bob Arum, bro.
You think so? Bob
kinda. Yeah.
That's interesting. No,
dude.
You speak your mind, man. You know.
Yeah, I just think that Tank could maybe got bigger fights, and I know for a fact that he would have not knocked those guys out.
Yeah.
Like, look what he did to Mario Barrios. Look what he did to Barrios. Like he put Ryan down. Ryan destroyed Haney.
So you think his promoter, he should have went with a different promotion? Okay.
Yeah. I don't trust Mayweather controlling his future. I never have, bro.
Yeah, he got away from him though. You know. Now.
So what you?
Leonard Ellerby's not with Mayweather anymore, neither, is he?
No,
he dipped. He's still there, but he dipped. Yeah. I just think like in terms of what's going on with Javante, he's like an underestimated talent, but I don't know what's going on, bro. It's all like it's just guesswork, man.
What you think about Tank versus Bud?
Ant McQueen, what's happening?
That's a good fight. He's fighting this other guy though, ain't he? This other guy, what's his name?
Lamont Roach.
Yeah, man, I'm not mad on Roach, bro. I'm not mad on Roach. Sounds like something under my sing, bro.
He had too much Kool-Aid in it. But we gotta go, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, 2:00 every day, 2 to 4.
Yeah, Lamont Roach is a good fighter, but I'll say one thing about Lamont Roach: he's not to the level of the Javante Tank Davis.
Not even close, man. No.
So it's kind of like when that matchmaking happened, it was crazy, bro. It's like Lamont Roach is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong.
Lomachenko wasn't in the mood though, so you know.
Listen, bro.
Got hurt,
listen,
you know.
Lamona, you know, he had this 698. What was it? 3981 or some shit. His amateur record. Salido headbutt. Yeah, then Salido headbutted him and he ducked up. I don't like that guy, bro.
Who's that?
I don't know. I think he's. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not.
You're not a
He
fan of
didn't
Loma?
lose to Salido.
No, I'm not.
I keep forgetting that every time. Who we lost to? I forgot that.
Okay, but we got to get ready to
Well,
move, fellas. I appreciate it. Go finish your thought there, Carmen. Then we're gonna get up out. I'm part of a network. My next guy comes on at 4, so you know.
Yeah, go on, finish your thought, and then we're gonna close out.
Yes. Check him out. Next.
Yeah, finish your thought.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, me. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, like, word up, bro. Like, I don't think Lomachenko's career has been that good. I don't really have any. There you go. You know, I'm gonna dip, bro. Look after yourself.
Come from Birmingham, England, right?
What's up, man?
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Birmingham,
Word
England.
up, bro.
Word
up.
7 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, right? Right now.
It's late here, bro. It's late.
Yeah,
it's late.
I've been there. You ever heard of Chick-Sands Air Force Base? You ever heard of Chick-Sands Air Force Base? I was I was there for 18
Damn, that's quite near here. That's not far.
Yeah, I was there back in the early 80s. Yep. Is that still
Oh,
there?
shit.
Let me ask you a question before we dip.
It is. I used to come to London every day. Remember, the trains was free. Are the trains and buses still free over there?
Nah, man, you have to pay like fucking 200 pounds. It costs a fortune to go.
They was free there. Just get on and sit down.
Nah, it's not free anymore.
Okay. But I appreciate
it.
Yeah,
man.
Before you go, what's the best butterscotch you guys? Oh, he did. Oh, no. Before you go, what's the best butterscotch you got?
Yeah, the best butterscotch. Oh, man. But there's some beautiful ones. It depends what you want, bro. You know?
What's the best brand you guys have out there?
Say again, bro.
What's the best butterscotch brand you got out there? Butterscotch and candy.
Oh man, there's loads. Like there's loads of everything. So it's like it depends what you want. Or what do you want in terms of like you're on about the whiskey, the butterscotch whiskey, or the I'm not sure what you're on about.
I'm talking about the candy, the hard candy, the best butterscotch.
Let's get ready to go though, man. I appreciate that.
All right,
You're
right about the popcorn. The popcorn, bro.
Appreciate you, Poppy. I'm getting ready to go past my 5-minute grace period.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Stop that Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Okay.
Word up, bro. Word up.
All right, now.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Safe.
Everybody have a
Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Thanks for having me on.
You sure you stop back by, okay?
Word up, man.
The box story. All right, everybody have a good one. We're gonna get on up out of here. That was Poppins from Birmingham, England, and Jarrell Hattie from Baltimore, Maryland. Thomas Hill from sunny Southern California. Okay. Good day. We're gonna get ready to go see Just Do Boxing now. Okay. And tomorrow will be boxing in the States, Michigan. Okay. Poppins, Ant McQueen, Thomas Hill, BN Boxing News, Donnie Williams, Trump, Big Dre, Crush the Legend, Hardcore Boxing News, Melanin Queen, Let's Talk Fashion, Al Booger, Jarrell Hill, Ken Saul Love 1, The Mighty Rise Podcast, Mike Rim, Mike Mazik, Ray Patterson, straight out of New Jersey, Miss Cass, #JBT. We'll be back with another show tomorrow because you know, if it's Monday through Friday at 2 p.m., it's The Box Storian. bringing you all that boxing history. Just do boxing straight ahead. This is Cash Sports. Everybody have a great day. See y'all tomorrow. Hey, Poppins, make sure you go subscribe now. Thank you. And hit the like. I'm out.